back to my channel. Happy Friday. I am here today with my most recent finish. On Fridays, if you're new to my channel, I have pretty much like a year-long series called Post Review Friday, where on the weeks that I have a finish that I can share with you, I will do a post review. So in my post reviews, I like to talk about the things that I really enjoyed, the things that I hated or could definitely see improvement on, and then just kind of any other bits of information that I have written down as I've been working on a canvas. Have I completed the page in my digital logbook for this kit? No, of course I haven't. But hopefully I will have that done before the end of the month, and I will show you the completed page in my February month in review. So today we're going to be talking about my second finish of the year and my first finish for February, which is Freya from diamondartclub. This is a 42.6 by 66 centimeter round drill canvas. I started this on January 27th. If you guys have been following along, I have been slowly but surely climbing my way out of a diamond painting slump. And I only finished one kit in January, and I was starting to kind of get the diamond painting bug back. So I did start this one before February, which is very unusual for me. I am somebody who is very strict about when I start and when I finish diamond paintings. I think some of that comes from creating videos, doing YouTube videos. I set myself a pretty strict schedule at the start of each month, just so I know what I'm posting when I'm posting it. So I would say over the last couple of years that I've been really trying really hard to have a constant channel. Not a constant channel, but to have a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what word I'm looking for, but obviously consistency is key if you want to try and get your YouTube channel to succeed. So I have a pretty strict schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. So I plan out my videos at the start of the month, and I, try to put in or slot in the post reviews for the month. So I do have a bit of a stricter schedule than most people. So starting a diamond painting before the new month is unusual for me, but obviously this is a very long-winded intro to this video. But obviously, since I had been in my diamond painting slump, when I was feeling the urge to go diamond paint, I knew that I needed to just start this kit. So long story short, or short story long, I guess, I did start this one on the 27th of January. And I was just kind of in and out. Like, I would work on a section and then I would take a day off. I would work on a section, take a day off. So I would say that I really didn't start consistently working on this kit until the 1st of February, but I did write down that I did the first section on the 27th of January, and then I did finish this one on February 9th. And I have some thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into that. Now, before I talk about the actual post review portion of the video, I had planned to do another whip and chat on this kit. I did do one, and then I was just so close to finishing it. I think on Monday I would have filmed my Monday video on Saturday or Sunday, and I think at that time I only had one section left. So I decided to kit up my next diamond painting with you guys rather than finish this one. But I had actually done a little bit of research on Freya, which is this person. Freya is an actual thing in Norse mythology. Did I say North? I meant Norse mythology, which, isn't something that I'm super interested in, but I had seen a couple of comments, and even Steven, my boyfriend, knew who this was. When I showed him the diamond painting, he was like, oh yeah, that's Freya. And I was like, how do you know that? So then I was curious. So this is what I saw just with a very quick search. I had planned to do like a whole whip and chat where I talked about like this artwork and the person that it represents, but obviously I scrapped that. So apologies if that's something that you guys would be interested in the future. If I were to work on a kit kind of like a similar type of thing, and there's actual like lore or mythology behind it, let me know if that's something you'd be interested in actually hearing about. But just my very quick search on this one. The name of this is actually, I'm not going to say it's misspelled because this is what the artist has chosen to name it, but it is spelt Freya, and the actual spelling for Freya, the goddess, is Freyja. So I thought that was interesting. And it says that she's known as the goddess of love, fertility, beauty, sex, war, death, gold, and magic. I feel like fertility and sex probably go hand in hand there. And she travels in a chariot pulled by her 2 cats. I wish I could find what their names were. I'm gonna look really quickly. She rides a boar and she uses a magic cloak. The necklace of bristings is a fertility symbol associated with Freya. So I was interested to see what that was. So let's look it up. And then I'm going to see if I can find out if her cats had names, because we love cats here, and that is information that I would like to know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess this is the, that's the necklace. And then let's see if I can find Freya's cat names. My post reviews are not usually this, oh gosh. Baigul and Trejgul. Bregul and Trejgul. But then Reddit says something different. Interesting. Okay, this person on Reddit says the same thing. Baigul and Trejgul. So there we go. Our cats now have names. I'm going to say this one is Baigul. You guys are probably like, Laura, that is not at all how you say those names. Anyway, there we go. There's our little background on Freya from Norse mythology. Let's get into the actual post review. Thank you guys for putting up with my antics, because honestly, I'm a mess half the time. All right, so I will go ahead and pop up a full-length image for you guys here, because I can't get it all in frame in the correct orientation. But one of the things that I didn't love in the startup, like the first few sections of this diamond painting, was this bottom right-hand corner here. Now, it does look like I have a bit more glare than I want, but this area here was full of unnecessary confetti. There is a dark purple that, like, I can see what was trying to be done, but it just came out very splotchy and it did not blend well at all. So that was a bit of a bummer, but I'm glad that I was able to, you know, pretty quickly move past that. I mean, the bulk of it was in this first section here, and then I was able to kind of move away from it, and then I had a little bit in the second row, but it wasn't a consistent issue. So that was really nice. I'm glad it wasn't a whole canvas problem, but this was just all unnecessary. This dark purple, it's so strange because it's a dark purple and a gray. And when I'm looking here, I don't know, I just don't see a need for the two, like, extremely different colors. They just don't blend well. But I will say, in diamond painting, while we're always getting more and more and more drill colors, we are still limited to some extent on the colors that we have available to create these types of shades. Now, the image of this is a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I can't think of any words today. It's a bit more like blown out than a lot of Diamond Art Club kits. I feel like a lot of us are familiar with Diamond Art Club being very heavy on the line work. There's usually a lot of black. Even if it's a painting that's a little bit more whimsy, Diamond Art Club will sometimes add in their own lines to kind of give that definition. So this is definitely different and not their usual type of style with the strict sections and lines. So perhaps that's why there was a little bit of an issue rendering this. It's not the worst. And when you pull away, it doesn't look horrible. It's just, to me, it kind of messes up the, effect of the diamond painting. I like it. I think she's really cute, but that particular area was definitely something that I was kind of like, I'm not super crazy about that. Also, once again, I did really struggle with the poured glue on this diamond painting, and I'm honestly starting to wonder, like, is it me? You know, that meme thing where it's like, is it me? Am I the drama? Like, is it me with the poured glue? Am I the one that's like having such a hard time with it and it's not bothering others? I don't know. So I need you guys to let me know in the comments. Like, the drills were just sliding all over. Even when I would like lay down an entire color, I would come back with the next color and I would just bump into a drill that was already laying down and it would go flying. Like, that's disappointing to me. I don't like that. And I did try leaving a section open to see if that would help the glue cure. But honestly, there just wasn't enough glue on the canvas. Now, I know that I can buy the Diamond Art Club pink glue bottle thing. I haven't done that yet. I think a part of me is just like, maybe it's just kind of the kits that I'm receiving that I'm having the issue with, because I feel like I don't really hear people talk too much about struggling with the glue. So let me know in the comments if this is something that you've been noticing. Now, I've had this kit for a little bit. I can't remember exactly when I purchased this. Let me, I keep a record of everything that I buy diamond painting wise. So let me see if I can really quickly find, I know it was last year. I know I did not buy this on release. I know I kind of had it on my wish list for a while. So let me, did I buy it in December? No, I bought it in November. Okay. So, you know, this isn't a super old kit that's been sitting around, at least in my stash. I don't know how long it had been sitting in, obviously, Diamond Art Club's warehouse, but I feel like, as somebody who's been working on Diamond Art Club diamond paintings since 2020, when the glue was just so good because there was so much of it. Like, if you've been around, if you've been working on Diamond Art Club kits for a long time, you literally used to be able to feel your drills squish into the glue. And I could see how that would be a problem, but I feel like this is a little bit of, we're going too far the other way. I loved the old glue. I loved actually feeling my drills being like suctioned into the glue. I don't know. It was a little disappointing. I was bummed because, if I'm remembering correctly, I do think I had some issues with the poured glue on my last finish. I have since started another Diamond Art Club, and I'm also feeling like there's just not enough glue. And maybe this is something that they're addressing with newer releases. These kits that I've been working on are either kits that I've had in my stash, or they're not like new releases. They have been, you know, in Diamond Art Club's warehouse for a little bit. So I don't know what's going on there. Let me know if you guys have kind of noticed something similar happening with your kits. And let me know if I'm just being, I don't know, if I'm being difficult, because that's totally possible. But I do feel like I talked to you guys about the glue a lot. And we all know I love Diamond Art Club. But I do feel like there's a little bit of room for improvement as far as the poured glue goes. So obviously I have gotten some new releases over the last few weeks, and I'm tempted to kind of just open one and try to place some drills and see what happens. So if that's something that you would kind of be interested in video-wise, maybe seeing a comparison of the kit that I'm currently working on, and then we can see if one of the newer release kits have, you know, a better sticky situation, let me know, because I can definitely figure out how to make that type of video. Other than that, I did make a mistake on this cat here. I actually mixed up two of the blue colors, so he looks like he has a bit more shading than he's supposed to. I was feeling lazy and I didn't want to pick off all the drills, so that's what we're going with. So if he looks a little bit different than your kit, it's because I messed up, but I didn't want to mess around and remove drills. But other than that, I think the cats are super cute. I think that Freya is beautiful. I love this artwork of hers. Of her, I think that Chrisabug did a really good job with this one. I think Diamond Art Club did a very good job rendering her face. She kind of has like these glazed over eyes, which are actually kind of cool. You can see here the way that Chrisabug kind of drew the eyes. They don't, in my opinion, they don't transfer perfectly to the diamond painting, but I do still think that they look pretty cool. I think her headpiece looks great. I love her hair. The majority of her, like, what would you call this? Cape, I guess, is fine. Again, it's just that bottom corner that I didn't really like. I think that the background is pretty. We had a bunch of fairy dust drills back here. This medium blue that you see in the background is all fairy dust, and then all of the white is an AB. So lots of sparkle. I do think that she turned out really pretty, and it was fun to work on her this time of year because she just kind of gives winter vibes. So that is it for the diamond painting. Let's go ahead and talk about the drills and then my accessories. So, excuse me. So I had plenty of every color. I wasn't concerned about running out of anything. And I feel like for the size canvas that we have, I had barely any trash. I had a little bit, and most of them are just drills that have holes on the top, or I would try to place the drill and then I would notice that they were like hollowed out on the inside, so they weren't flat and they wouldn't stick. So for this, what did I say this was? 42.6 by 66 centimeter. I feel like this is barely any trash, which is awesome. I don't really care about trash drills. The way I look at it is kind of like, I don't care as long as I have enough drills to complete the painting. Once I start running out of colors, and then I'm like, okay, what the heck? But overall, the drill quality was fine. And then for my accessories, I did want to bring in a little bit of Valentine's Day since I was working on this one in February. So I used this like purpley blue watercolor heart washi tape. This is from Amanda Michelle Designs, which is my favorite place to buy washi tape. My tray is from JH Envision Labs. I thought the tray and the washi tape went very well together. My pen is from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. If you watched the kitten chat for this diamond painting, I had actually picked a different pen, but a lot of you guys persuaded me to try for something else in my stash, and I thought that this one fit the bill just a little bit better. It has like the purpley color, and then it pulled in a couple of the pinks that are in, would you call this a pelt? I don't know. A couple of the pinky reds that are in like her top here. And then for the cover minder, I didn't really have anything that fit the bill other than this little white cat paw, which obviously she has 2 cats, so I thought that suited it just fine. And then I did try the ArtDot putty for the first time with this diamond painting. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I did actually use this in my single placer and my multi-placer. I don't really have many feelings either way. I liked it. Is it the best putty that I've ever used? No, I don't think so. But will I use it again? Absolutely. I feel like it handled the special drills pretty well. I don't recall having a ton of issues trying to lay down ABs with it, which is very nice. So that's going to do it for today's Post Review Friday. I will go ahead and pop up another full-length image for you guys here. Let me know how you feel about this one. For me, it's not a favorite. I'm glad I did it and I liked it, but I'm happy to have it finished and be moving on to something that I may be a little bit more excited about, which I am very excited about my next kit. So I think we will be working on that one together on Monday. So if you're looking forward to that, hopefully you will come back and check out my whip-in chat on Monday. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great weekend. We are due for like 2 massive storms in a row, so hopefully I'm able to get you guys a video on Monday because I'm hearing people who have already got like the start of the storm have been out of power for hours and hours, and we'll see how that goes. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope that you stay safe if you are in for some difficult weather, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.